So it's been a minute since I've made a vlog. That's because there's just been a lot going on and just haven't had the time or the motivation to talk about it. But that's why I'm here, because I can't remember the last time I made a vlog, which I'm guessing was ending of May, and it's June 5th, so yeah. Um, I guess we can start with I've been doing a lot of research for my podcast. I have made my second episode a while ago. So now I'm just gonna get like as much crap down as I can, and then start doing episodes that way. That way, I have like more to do and like less research type of thing. There's still gonna be so fucking much. I mean, like, look at that. That's all the shit that I want to talk about on my podcast, and like not even just like the mental health side either. Like the animal extinction and why people do what they do, and um like serial killers and all that stuff. So we're gonna get to that too. Um, I think those are just more like actual like conversational ones instead of like more researched, research detailed sort of thing. But yeah, that's pretty. It's been fun. I love research, so I'm weird. I like to write things and research things and you know do all that sort of fun stuff. Work has been fine. Work is work. It's been good. Aside, it's starting to get hot, which means I have to stay outside all day, which I don't like. But thankfully, like there's a tarp so we can stay in the shade. But I don't like that it's getting hotter. I freaking hate it because it's genuinely like Florida, where the humidity is just fucking 100%. And yeah, so that's just been a lot. Um, other than that, I haven't been doing like a lot, other stuff. I've been doing, well, I've been making a lot of videos, just to pre-upload because I have other shit I need to do. So I've just been doing that in my spare time. I've been binging Pretty Little Liars, which is what I'm watching now. And I've been binging Supernatural, in which I came up with 2 new stories of Supernatural that are episode based. So now I have to go back and forth between seasons 12 and season 9 through 10. So that's fun. I mean, it's good. I mean, I'm working a lot on them. It's just I still haven't finished like the other 4 stories that I'm close to finishing, and like I don't understand it. Like it makes no sense. Um. So yeah, it is what it is. Um. I guess we'll just do what we can. I'm like slowly trying to get into it, but it's hard making the last 3 chapters like interesting. I don't want it to be boring, but I just think I don't know. I think I probably just try a little too hard. Maybe I could ask Chat GPT because my friend had told me about it, and so I was going through it and like seeing. It's kind of creepy, a little bit in a sense because I was talking to it about like I don't know, depressing ass shit, and it like was giving me like, oh, here's what you could do to, help yourself or whatever, and it's just like, oh, do you want me to make this printable for you? And it made me like PDF files, and I'm just like, I'm just gonna pretend that you're not, I'm just gonna pretend that it's not a little weird that there's so much emotion behind what this robot is saying to me, because it made me bawl my eyes out. So yeah. Um, I've been just grieving really and severely depressed and spiraling down a hole of self-hatred because that's me. So I haven't really been able to do much of anything because of that, and I've just been missing my dogs, and I'm overwhelmed and anxious by everything, and my heart hurts, and yeah, and it sucks to talk about it because every time I talk about it, I tend to get emotional. And I know that it's the grieving process. I know that it's, you know, normal to feel what I'm feeling, but it's just hard and it hurts. So yeah. But yeah, it gave me some good topics, or like good uh tools to help with that, like a memory jar, which I haven't thought of, which is cool because I have a little glass jar I can use. But yeah, I've also just like been just not wanting to look at myself ever because I don't like myself. Um, but whatever, it is what it is. But yeah, I've been doing what I can to distract myself as much as I can, so my brain just stops fucking thinking and stops making me miserable. But God knows that never fucking works. Um, Periwinkle is doing fine, aside the fact that she has worms again, which I'm very worried about. I don't know how she hasn't had worms since we first like adopted her, which was 7 years ago. Um, and like they went away with drops, and I got these drops. My boyfriend bought me these drops that the reviews said were incredibly amazing and whatnot. So I'm hoping that helps. But I don't know how she got them either because she's not an outdoor cat. Um, I'm guessing it's probably just from her contaminated like litter because I don't like actively like wash and clean and scrub her litter box, which I probably should do. But it's like cat litter's not fucking cheap, and like thankfully I had just paid rent and everything, and I'm all good, and I get paid on Friday, so I can go shopping for a little bit and put money in savings and you know all that good stuff. So like it's fine, but it's just like having to scoop, like literally dump all the cat litter when most of the cat litter's like fine to reuse. It's ridiculous because it just wastes so much fucking cat litter. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to do better care of maybe just actively washing out her cat box, like maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks, just so that doesn't happen again. And I'm hoping it's not because of any other underlying issue. It doesn't seem like anything else is wrong. I mean, she's eating, she's sleeping, she's drinking water, so she's not acting like lethargic or anything different. Um, but yeah, people say that those drops work and that they should go away within like the week or so. So fingers crossed. I guess also just the main point of this is to talk about DBT therapy. I had my first individual session on Tuesday, and that was just mostly an introduction of what we'll be like doing, and about the group therapy and such. So that was good. It's not gonna be like the usual, oh, me venting out my problems. It's gonna be actually like doing the skills and problem solving it. um I had just gotten done with group therapy, and it's literally like school because I literally have my own binder and everything. um but yeah, like it's pretty nifty. It's got its own like tabs and everything. It's pretty much just all about like the different skills of DBT, and yeah, it's like a 2 hour school, and we're in a small group, so it's definitely still a little overwhelming, but like not because it's not like 50 people. There's like 6 other people, so it's fine. But there's like mindfulness, distress tolerance, emotional regulation, and um, whatever the fuck this says, interpersonal effectiveness. Um, and there's general handouts. There's homework to do, which is pretty nifty. Not that like I don't know. I guess I guess I'm kind of excited in a weird way because it's like, oh, I actually have knowledge and homework to do, and but one of the things I just worry about with this sort of things is that my brain doesn't have thoughts anymore, as in like I can't remember anything anymore, so those thoughts and like tools and stuff don't stay. So I'm worried. I told this to my therapist and I said I'm worried, like yeah, I get all the tools and everything, and you know I get the knowledge or whatever, but it's just them sticking and them actually working. But she's like, that's why we're here. That's why we're going to practice it. And that's why you've got homework, because you're actually going to do these things outside of therapy. And I'm just like, okay, it's going to be hard because I don't really have anybody to do this with if I have to do them with people. I mean, I could probably practice with my boyfriend. But it's like my family are like not emotionally available, so it's like I don't know. But yeah, it's just a lot of work, and it's a 6-month program, so we'll see what happens, and I'm hoping it works. I'm also just worried of the fact that when life starts to get better, when things start going okay, life finds a way to be like, oh, you're feeling happy for once? Well, here, why don't you take this instead? And then I'm back down that depression hole. So, yeah. I guess I can't really think that far ahead. So we'll just have to see how it goes because it is a 6-month program. But yeah, I do those every week, Tuesday and Thursday, 10 to 12. So it's pretty nice. And yeah, I guess I'll keep you updated on that every now and again, maybe. At this point, vlogs, there's not really much else to say aside the same bullshit over and over, so vlogs will probably become less important and more of like, creepypastas and stuff like that and other stuff. So yeah, and mostly podcasts. I think it's mostly going to be podcasts from here on out, and creepypastas and snack videos and whatnot. And yeah, so that is pretty much it. It's 1:30 now. My boyfriend's at the gym, so I'm just gonna do some research. Yeah. It took a lot for my dad to convince me. So if you're new to my channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button, give your thumbs up, and hit the bell so you're notified when videos which is daily. I love you guys, and I'll see you later. Bye.